everyone. This is Lisa, founder of Wedding Vendors of the Hudson Valley. Thank you all for hopping on with us today and for your patience. As I mentioned before, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties going live today, but I'm here now with Erica Maurer. She is from EMRG Media and the Event Planner Expo. The expo is coming up October 10th through 12th in New York City. I am so excited. Thank you so much for being here today, Erica. I'd love for you to share some information about the expo and about what you do with EMRG Media as a partner and an entrepreneur extraordinaire. I've followed you for a while now on Instagram, Facebook, you name it. I see your name attached to so many things that are just amazing events in the city and beyond.
So thanks so much for the warm welcome, and I'm excited to be able to speak to your community. It's a wonderful one that you put together. So just to talk a little bit to give you guys a little bit of information about me, because many don't know me. So I'm a partner at EMRG Media. We're a full service event planning, production, talent agency. And we also are the creators and producers of the Event Planner Expo. So for those of you saying, what is the Event Planner Expo? It is a 3-day event comprised of a way of kind of bringing together the community to be inspired, to be educated, to make new connections, and also to kind of learn. We created that starting 11 years ago, and every year it's been getting bigger and better and, more exciting, which we're happy about. And ultimately it's comprised of, a lot of event planners will be attending, a lot of solopreneurs, entrepreneurs, people who have businesses that either produce a service that could assist someone for an event, or that are looking to plan an event. So it could be like a florist, it could be a caterer, it could be design and decor, it could be a DJ, entertainment company. And then it's like a lot of corporations. So you'll have like the Googles, the BDOs, the BuzzFeeds from like the corporate side, who are looking to meet not only like potentially planners to help them, but vendors, right? Because they're always looking to get new and creative ideas to enhance their event. So it's really an all-encompassing. And every year we focus a day on education. We feel like that's very important, because how can you learn and grow if you're not learning? So by putting yourself in the room, this year we have Gary Vaynerchuk as one of our keynotes. Also wedding extraordinaire, Marcy Blum, which we're really excited to have. In the past, we've had speakers like Damon John, Mel Robbins, Martha Stewart, Barbara Corcoran. So if you notice, they're not all event planners, right? They are successful business people. And that's really important, because all of us are business owners, right? And then we specialize in X, Y, or Z. And in order for you to be a successful business person, you want to be able to make sure that you're armed with the tools, right? How do you market yourself? Like Lisa, you said, you see us all the time, right? That's because we try to be omnipresent, right? We're trying to get our events visible. We want to have pictures around. We want people to see what we're doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's something that is a skill set that you can learn, right? Or if you don't want to learn it, you can teach an assistant or a VA or somebody else. So all of those things are incorporated. We talk about tech, sales, marketing. How do you build strategic partners? I mean, Lisa, you and I right now have built like a great strategic partnering, right? So in order to do that, you have to be able to be in rooms with people that are like-minded, who have the same kind of passions, and it opens up doors. So I think that that's like a good way of explaining the trade show. And there's a 3-day event with it, right? So you have the opening party. This year it's at Levon 541, which is a new space, Midtown, really exciting, beautiful venue for anyone who looks for venues. The next day, which is education, is at 92nd Street Y. That's where Gary Vaynerchuk, Marcy Blum, and a lot of other speakers will be speaking. And then the 3rd day, what everyone gets really, really excited about is the trade show floor. So the trade show floor basically is mixed up with exhibitors, right? Showcasing all of the amazing things that they do, all of their latest trends, all their latest things that they're going to be bringing to market, maybe new items. It also has VIP lounges and networking areas. We also this year are bringing together a hospitality lounge for certain ticket holders. And on top of that, we do fireside chats, which actually, Lisa, you're going to be speaking at. So, so for those in this community that haven't met Lisa, or really like her, and are inspired by her, she's also going to be speaking. So it's a great way of really just connecting, and it's an all-encompassing day from 2 to 8. The trade show floor, I really like implore people, like that really can help you a lot. Sometimes you're missing one or two things, right? A client might call you and you might be a DJ, and they might say, well, I need a DJ, but I also need entertainment besides a DJ. And you might say, well, I don't do that. But now you can meet people who could be potential partners. And so instead of having to turn away that business, you're actually still being able to service them, and you become more valuable to those clients that you have.
Yes, there's also that opportunity to be hands-on with the other vendors on the expo floor where you can meet people and see what they offer. Not those tangible items and not just photos of things, but some people are bringing their products or services right there for you to experience that also, correct?
Correct. So you'll see like immersive activations with photo booths. You'll see video walls. You'll be able to try like really cool branded cotton candies. Or, we have this
Ooh.
really custom, jewelry maker. She makes like branded bracelets and necklaces for like different corporations and social functions. You'll be able to actually try from leading caterers, what they actually can make and how their presentations are. You can leave really getting to know these particular people and saying, wow, I didn't just meet them, but I got to like taste, touch, feel their product, right? Swag companies that'll have really nice product displayed. And that's like a really good way of A, learning, and B, educating yourself, because you never know when you're going to need those pieces, and having that in your repertoire is really, really valuable.
I think one of the things I found was really nice when I was looking at the schedule is that everything's not all in one place also. A lot of times when you go to a conference, you're in one building the entire time from start to finish. Everything from your welcoming party to the closing events is one room or an offset of a few rooms, let's say in one building. But at this expo, you get to experience 4 or 5 different locations.
Yeah, we try to mix it up because we feel that people like to explore and check out, different spaces and have a variety. So it kind of keeps it fresh every day. So when you're moving around, you're experiencing, and you're also getting to enjoy like what New York's all about, right? Exploring, learning, and educating.
I'm going to learn a little bit more about traveling around the city over those three days and how to get from A to B and C to D.
Yeah.
Definitely. But that's so exciting that you get to experience all of that. And I encourage people to go for the full experience if you can get the time. And it's October 10th through 12th. And rest up beforehand. It's going to be epic. There's so much going on those few days.
Yeah, and I think that if someone's like not sure what it's about, I mean, obviously we're talking about it, but they can go on the website, and it's the eventplannerexpo.com, and you can kind of like learn a little bit more. You can see what people have done in the past, who's attended, some exhibitors. So it kind of familiarizes you of what to expect. But if you can't go for 3 days, and you can go for 2 days, or you can only go for one, whatever that aspect is, I would definitely recommend it. It's an annual event. It's over 3,000 attendees, and the attendees are there all again for the same reason, right? They want to meet people. You're not going to be like bothering them by saying, oh, my name is blank. This is what I do. That's what the people are there for. So it really kind of gives you this really big open experience. We also do like exhibitor badges. So when you get to walk around, someone can get your information. So we have like these basically like these scanners. And so an exhibitor can scan you, and you can connect with them that way. Just from your information. Yeah. So that's actually really cool too, because it's an easy way of connecting and making new connections.
What do you think is the benefit for someone who's just starting out, let's say in the event industry? Some of the people we have are more veteran. They might have been before or been to other conferences. What about somebody just starting out?
So I think that when you're starting out with any new venture, right, you always want to learn. You want to get in the room with the people that are bigger than you, because that's how you're going to grow and learn. So I think that that's a great opportunity. You could see different ways that people like style their booths, or how do they do floral, or what are some cool entertainment. And it kind of just gets your mind flowing. It allows you to see what's possible. So, we do get, some people that are in the beginning stages or recently started, or maybe they just think they want to start, but they have like actually another job. And this is kind of like their side hustle or their ambition to become an event planner or, entrepreneur and stuff. It's really great because again, not only can you meet people, but you can like hobnob with people who are high in the industry, which sometimes you can't have access to that. And you're also going to hear from industry leaders sharing insightful strategies, right? So people will talk about how did they, grow their business for the last 20 years? What did they do maybe like post the pandemic when everything closed and they had to like pivot? How did people survive with growing their businesses or employees, community building? How do you land more clients? How do you go out and introduce yourself into the market space, right? As a new business owner, entrepreneur, event planner, all of those things are going to be touched upon. So I think that whether you're a seasoned vet or you're beginning, or maybe you're in the middle, you're going to walk out with a breadth of knowledge that you wouldn't have had before. And I always say, like, I've been to so many events where I walk out with like one or two things that are like aha moments. And then I go back and I apply that to our business. And it really can move the needle. And it's surprising how sometimes obvious things are that you can do, but you never thought of it, right? So until you hear someone say it, it doesn't click. And that I think is the most powerful piece.
I noticed we have someone, his name is Brian McGann. He's a DJ. He's been in the industry for a really long time. He's somebody I've known since I started, but he also has a CRM, so CRM that he promotes and is involved in developing. And I think if he's not already, he might be someone to connect with as well there that for the trade show floor. Do you still have spots open on the trade show floor? Or are those sold out already?
So we have 4 booths still available, and then pretty much we'll be completely sold out. So we do get a lot of booths that return from the year before. So that kind of gives us a good advantage every year going in. But yeah, we have 4 available, and they're different sizes. So if someone is interested, and that's, I'm happy to speak to them.
Wonderful. I know that from a networking perspective for people like Brian and other people within the group, that some people being in a room with 2,000, 3,000 other people, any member could feel intimidated by that many people around them. But there are so many opportunities within the expo itself for those more intimate conversations, whether at a booth or at one of the smaller networking events, the pre-party, the after party. I can't wait to see what the after party is like, because I've seen your posts from previous years and it's amazing, absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
But just being able to connect with people one-on-one, if you approach a booth, and you were saying that you have the scanning system, so the vendors can connect also without having to trade cards and leave with a huge stack and shove them in a drawer somewhere. They can actually connect with each other and take it a step further, and learning about networking and what to do with the networking, what to do when you feel that nervous energy in a room full of 2,000 to 3,000 people, and everybody's feeling the same way because it's such an incredible event and so many people to connect with, that it's a nice opportunity to do that and get to know other vendors.
No, definitely. And I just want to highlight to people who are watching who maybe never have attended the event. Although we have, like I said, over 3,000 people in attendance, it's kind of in buckets, right? Because the opening party is literally the VIP ticket holders and the exhibitors. So you have a niche amount, right? So if you're in that room, maybe there's 750 people, maybe there's 500, maybe there's 1,000, right? But again, they're coming in and they're there for the same reason. They want to make connections. So everyone's aligned. Whereas like sometimes you walk into a room, I don't know, you're in a fundraiser, right? And like one person, and it's overwhelming because you really don't know anybody and you don't even know why they're there. But here, at least you're saying, okay, I'm in the room with the community that I actually like work within. And so walking over to someone is less intimidating, although everyone gets anxious, right? It's less intimidating because okay, they're here the same reason why I am, right? They're all aligned. Then the second day, which is Education Day, the 92nd Street Y fits 1,000 people. So there you're capped out at that 1,000 mark, right? So throughout the day, there's like what we call the networking lounge. While people are speaking, they'll go get coffee, they'll go get nibbles and stuff like that. And it's an intimate room. The room holds like 300 to 500 people. So there it gets you a very, very, even though it's 1,000 people, right? That room feels very intimate. So it's not overwhelming. The trade show, on the other hand, yes, there's 3,000 plus people, but because it's 2 to 8, we stagger the start times. So some people rush to get there at 2 o'clock, like the VIP ticket holders, the higher level, they have first right, they have first access. So they get to kind of see everything in the beginning. Then as the ticket types change, there's a 4 o'clock entrance, there's a 5, a 6. So we do that intentionally so that people don't feel overwhelmed, people don't feel crowded. It's a constant flow, because if you're coming in there for a purpose, you might be there for a couple hours, you might not stay for 6 hours, right? You might do your thing and network and so forth. So, if someone is nervous to be in those rooms, that might seem overwhelming. When you're in the trade show floor, because there's so many activations and the way that we kind of create the room, as much as it's a big room, it feels intimate.
Yes, I am so excited about this event. Can you share with people a little bit about the special offer that we have for wedding vendors of the Hudson Valley and other people that within the group?
For sure. So, I mean, we basically, for Lisa's group, we basically have a code. And what we are going to do, so the website is the eventplannerexpo.com. Again, you can check it out, or you can go to our Instagram, the Event Planner Expo. But ultimately, we've created a special code for all of you who are part of Lisa's community. If you want to attend as her guest and as our guest, you can attend the trade show floor, which is October 12th. It's 2 to 6. And we will give you, and we'll be gifting you, a 1-day pass. So that means there's no cost. All you have to do is get in a car, get in a bus, get in a train, whatever way, just get there, right? And then you can use Lisa's code, which is LisaGA. That literally will allow you to complimentary attend the event by using the promo code, and it'll zero out the ticket. So that's a gift from us to you. And since we're gifting that to you, I always recommend, come with somebody. Bring a guest, because then you're never feeling that you're like alone in the room. You always know you have a companion, right? So that's one tip. Second, if you're interested in the, VIP level experience, the education, all the things that we were talking about, and you really want to like apply some new strategies for your business, and you can immerse yourself, then obviously I would recommend the 3-day pass. You get to attend all aspects of the events. You get to, from soup to nuts, you'll miss nothing. And for that, we have a discount code, which is Lisa30. That will allow you literally to save 30% off of any single ticket type. So now these ticket types vary. They could be a 3-day pass, which gets you to the education, the opening party, and the trade show, and the closing party. Or we also have an all access pass, which allows you to get a picture with Marcy Blum and a separate picture with Gary V. So those kinds of things are priceless, because as we all know, people like to post and share, and now all of a sudden you have this. So that's something that people really enjoy, and that's an option too. But ultimately, you'll have the ability to no longer feel like I can't afford it, I have an excuse, a cost is coming in the way, because Lisa's pass for the 1 day is completely free.
Yes, and that is going to be filled with the expo floor, the fireside chat. So if you can only attend that 1 day, it's more than going from a booth to a booth. It's experience to experience, whether it's someone's booth that's in a stationary place or experts are going to be talking on the trade show floor.
Exactly.
I encourage everybody, if you can, to come for the education days as well, and network at the pre-party and the post-party, and really immerse yourself in the entire experience.
No, definitely. It's a great way. And I'm not saying that because it's our show. I'm saying it because it really was created from the need of our community that would come to us, and we would have conversations, and they would say, how can we come together, and how can we make new connections, and how can we showcase our work? And that was actually like someone else coming to us saying, this is an idea. And then we took that idea and created it. So we really enjoy it. A lot of people leave there and they say, oh my God, I made like a 5-figure deal, a 6-figure deal, a 7-figure deal, really like not even like moving the needle a little bit, like tremendous movement. And I always say, like, if you don't show up, you're never going to make a difference, right? You're just going to stay in the
Right.
same place.
Absolutely. Keep spinning your wheels, or you can attend events like this and learn more. And if you walk away with just a couple of things that click, you can move the needle forward and really make a difference in your business.
Definitely. And I'm excited for anyone who wants to attend. And, for those who are on who maybe like have questions and so forth, Lisa and I are going to be chatting more about the trade show. And we always can answer questions on our Instagram. If you do have questions, like maybe we didn't answer something that you're interested to find out more about, which is the Event Planner Expo. But ultimately, again, we just wanted to give more value. Lisa has a great community, and we wanted to, be able to offer that to those who do the same thing, right? We're all in the events industry, and we should all be coming together and utilizing relationships.
Well, I'm excited. I can't wait until October till it all starts. I'm going to rest up before that few days and book my hotel and make sure that I in there immersed in the whole experience. And it's such an exciting time. And I love Gary Vee. Absolutely love Gary Vee. He's a straight shooter. If you're not following him yet, make sure that you do to get a good vibe for what he does. He is very upfront and so compassionate towards people, has this energy that is different than anyone else I've ever seen.
No, he's great. He actually spoke at our trade show in 2019. And everyone loved it. People were sending in emails. Can you please have him back? Can you please have him back? So he's going to be talking about social media marketing and also AI and how AI is going to make an impact. So it's something that, like, again, whether you're an event planner or a vendor partner or a solopreneur, or maybe you're just an entrepreneur, right? Like you have a different kind of business. These are transferable skills that once you learn,
Absolutely.
you can apply it.
Well, Erica, thank you so much for joining me today. And I know we'll be back in a couple of weeks. We'll talk more about the expo. And again, thank you for being here. And everybody, if you have questions, post them on Facebook, message Erica and EMRG Media or the Event Planner Expo on Instagram. And we'll see you all soon.
Thanks, Lisa. Bye, everyone.